So I'm out walking and my cell phone rings, and it's a number I don't recognize, no name attached to it. And ordinarily I wouldn't pick up a call if I didn't know who was calling through. But, during the pandemic and working from home, my personal phone has become my means of business communication also. And so I answer the phone a lot more frequently now than I used to, because it might be a client calling me or a prospect calling me back. And so I answer this phone call, and on the other end was a young man introduced himself and, basically said he's calling into the interest or the inquiry I made about some pre-construction condo buildings. To which I was like, I don't think so. I don't believe I made any kinds of inquiry of that sort, because I didn't. I also knew, however, that, he was probably doing some prospecting of his own and trying to build his business, which I really admire and commend, because that is not an easy thing to do for anyone who is, in formal sales of any sorts, especially to cold calls, never mind a warm call or lead. That's a really hard thing to do. And so, I didn't want to make him feel badly, and so I just made it like it was some sort of miscommunication or inadvertent, and just really thanked him for his time. And I can almost tell in his tone that he was appreciative or surprised that I didn't bite his head off or something, which I think oftentimes we might do quickly when we get cold called or prospected or interrupted when we didn't actually have an interest. Sorry, the nature of walking outside here. And so I guess my point is that everyone's trying right now to build their business, to grow their network, to increase their sales, grow their business. And I think we should all just try to practice a little bit of greater empathy and sympathy for those that are doing hard work and trying to make a go at it. And, I guess not be so abrupt in the call, because I'm sure it's not a hard, or rather it's not an easy thing for them to do. As I've got some experience around that. So let's all be kind to those people who are working hard at prospecting and building their business, and just show them some appreciation and encouragement for their next call. Have a great week.